A lot of you probably are like, yeah, I do need God's help, but where do I even start? And the whole time I've been processing through this message and the whole time I've been preparing for this message, there is one thing that the Lord has been speaking to me over and over and over again. And I had to look up this scripture. It's a scripture in Revelation. It won't be on the screen because I'm just going to briefly hit on it. But the idea of it is that we have to come back to our first love. Come back to your first love. Jesus is speaking in the scripture, and he says, you don't love me or each other as you did at first. Is that you this morning? And who's our first love? Our first love is not our spouse. Our first love is not our kids, even though a lot of us think that our kids, no, it's not our neighbor. Our first love is God. That's our first love. That's where we have to start. So if you're like, yeah, I need God's help, but what do I do? Come back. Come back to your first love.